Today we're diving deep into one of Nissan's most iconic open-top sports cars, the Nissan 370Z Roadster. This car has built a reputation over the years for combining classic Z car styling with modern performance and the thrill of a convertible. It's a machine that bridges the gap between affordability and pure driving passion, and in this review we'll break down the design, the cabin experience, the driving performance, and what you can expect to pay if you're considering one. Starting with the exterior, the Nissan 370Z Roadster keeps true to the legendary Z lineage with a muscular, athletic design that instantly stands out. The long sculpted hood, the aggressive front fascia, and the sharp boomerang-shaped headlights give it a sporty and somewhat menacing look. The body lines are tight, flowing seamlessly from the low nose to the short rear deck, which is emphasized even more when the soft top roof is down. Speaking of the roof, the Roadster features a power-operated fabric top that folds in about 20 seconds, neatly tucking away under a hard-to-know cover, giving the car a clean and uncluttered appearance when open. With the roof up, it maintains a sleek profile without looking bulky or awkward, which is not something every convertible can claim. The wide fenders and bold stance give the car an aggressive rear view, highlighted by LED taillights and a dual exhaust setup that hints at the performance beneath. The 19-inch alloy wheels available on higher trims add a sharp finishing touch, and overall the exterior is designed to be timeless while still catching eyes wherever you go. Sliding inside the cabin of the 370Z Roadster, you get a driver-focused interior that emphasizes performance and connection with the road. The seating is low and sporty, with well-bolstered leather or suede trimmed seats depending on trim level. They provide good support during spirited driving, while still being comfortable enough for longer highway cruises. Higher trims even offer heated and ventilated seats, which is a welcome feature in a convertible when weather conditions vary. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather, with a thick grip and controls for audio and cruise, though it lacks telescopic adjustment which some drivers may miss. Directly in front of the driver, the instrument cluster is Classic Z, featuring a large central tachometer flanked by a digital speedometer and auxiliary gauges on the dashboard. The angled gauge pods at the top of the center stack add a touch of retro styling, paying homage to earlier Z models. In terms of technology, the 370Z Roadster isn't overflowing with the latest features, but it covers the basics. You'll find a 7-inch touchscreen on certain trims with navigation, Bluetooth, and USB connectivity. A Bose premium audio system is available, giving decent sound quality, though most owners will likely prefer the soundtrack of the exhaust when the top is down. Cargo space is limited, as you'd expect from a two-seater convertible, offering just enough room for a couple of weekend bags. The trunk measures under 5 cubic feet, so this is not a practical daily driver for those who need lots of storage. But as a weekend toy or second car, the interior does its job well, creating a cockpit that makes you feel like you're part of the machine. Now, the heart of the 370Z Roadster is its performance, and this is where the car truly shines. Under the hood is Nissan's legendary 3.7-liter V6 engine, known as the VQ37 VHR. This naturally aspirated motor produces 332 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque, which is plenty for a car of this size. Power is delivered to the rear wheels, and buyers can choose between a 6-speed manual transmission with Nissan's Synchro Rev Match technology, or a 7-speed automatic with paddle shifters. Enthusiasts will always lean toward the manual, as it offers a direct and engaging experience, and the rev matching feature makes downshift smooth and exciting, even for those who aren't heel-toe experts. The automatic, while not as engaging, is still quick and responsive, making it a decent choice for city driving or those who prefer convenience. Acceleration in the Roadster is strong, with a 0 to 60 time around 5 seconds, which puts it in the same ballpark as other affordable sports cars of its era. The car feels eager and alive when you push it, and the V6 soundtrack is throaty and raw, adding to the drama when the top is down. Handling is sharp, thanks to a stiff chassis and a well-tuned suspension setup. The steering feels heavy and direct, giving confidence through corners, while the wide stance and rear-wheel drive balance make it predictable when pushed to the limit. The suspension is on the firmer side, which helps with agility, but it can feel a bit harsh on rougher roads. Still, that's the trade-off you make for having a genuine sports car. Braking performance is strong, with large ventilated discs and optional upgraded sport brakes on higher trims, ensuring the Roadster can stop as quickly as it accelerates. Fuel economy isn't the Roadster's strong suit, but that's not why people buy this car. Expect around 17 miles per gallon in the city and 24 on the highway with the manual, slightly better with the automatic. That's in line with other performance-oriented cars, but definitely not something aimed at economy-minded buyers. When it comes to pricing, the Nissan 370Z Roadster offered good value when new, undercutting many European rivals while still delivering thrilling performance. In its final model years, the base Roadster started at around $41,000, with higher trims pushing closer to $50,000 depending on options. On the used market today, you can find examples anywhere from the mid-20,000s to the high 30,000s depending on mileage, condition, and trim level. That makes it an appealing choice for enthusiasts who want open-air driving without breaking the bank. Of course, being an older design, it lacks some of the modern safety tech and luxury features that newer sports cars offer, but its charm lies in its simplicity and raw driving engagement. To sum it all up, the Nissan 370Z Roadster is not just about specs or gadgets, it's about the experience. It offers classic sport